Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the newly released high-grade universal sentry Hyaku Shiki Revive. Now this came out exactly yesterday and I finished building it last night, and those who've seen my last Gundam log review or Gundam log video number 5 may know what this is now. Now first things first, the color, it's not the chrome gold as I mentioned in my Gundam log video, so if you want to like color it, go for it. Now here, before we get on to the actual review, I got to mention this. I'm sorry that I don't really compare Gunpla with other Gunpla. Actually, and someone was asking me if I had the old Hyaku Shiki from the high grade. So I said no, because this was the situation. When I was going into high grades now, I wanted to have the Hyaku Shiki since I am a fan of the Hyaku Shiki line. And I was actually planning to get in the chrome gold version, but the store didn't have it at that time. I was waiting until I heard a rumor about the Hyaku Shiki Revive going to come out. And I was just so surprised to hear about that. So I didn't go for the chrome gold, but I actually went for this one. So sorry if I don't have anything else to compare with, but just bear with me. So what you get is the Hyaku Shiki Revive itself, a beam rifle, a clay bazooka, which you can see it's on the back. I will get into detail later. And you get two beam sabers. The handles are stored on the back like that in all master grades as well. And you get two sets of hands. Now I attached the hands that you are supposed to use for the weapons, and you get another set of hands for each left and right, just fist hands. So go for it. Stickers. You don't get much stickers, but here's the thing. Now the stickers I only use are the green ones. These red and black ones, despite how big they look like, they're really small pieces, and you're supposed to put those small pieces into these red part vents on the shoulders, and that was just too small for me, so I passed. And they don't really look that obvious, or they don't really look that different with them, so I'm gonna pass on it. The eyes, I'm gonna explain these while on the head again, but they give you 3 options like the Master Grade Hyaku Shiki 2.0. The black eyes, the red eyes, and the one that's trying to reboot eyes. And for the shoulders, you can see I put those kanjis there, meaning 100 on the shoulders. They're not water slides, but they give you these transparent stickers. They give you 2 sets, so if you fail, you have another chance. And you get 2 yellow long beam sabers. So on to the review. Let's start with the head, I guess. Let me just adjust the tripod a little bit. Now the head, as I mentioned, I use the black eyes, but the way how this works is that first you make the head, and there's the inner part. I can't really show you, but the inner part is where you put the silver sticker. I don't know why this is really necessary, but they give you this silver sticker to put in the inside. Those green stickers are the ones that are used for the camera lens. You can see the one on the head, that's like one example. The other one is on the back side of the head. I'll try to show you guys. Yeah, you can see the green one over there. And the other one is on the beam rifle, which I will mention later. And then they give you this clear black piece. I really like the color of this piece. And that's where the eye actually shows in. And you have to choose. Unlike the Master Grade version, they give you I believe 2 or 3 parts to interchange the eyes, but this one is different. You need to choose. So I went with the black eyes because I mostly see the Hyaku Shiki with the normal black eyes. For the head, the antenna is also a separate piece, and I really like the head. The one I saw on display at the expo, I don't know, it looked kind of weird, so I was kind of worried, but good thing that's not the case. Now the head, it's kind of, I don't know, for mine it's either loose or it's really stiff, so every time I try to move it, it will pop out. And it doesn't use that polycap joint, it uses a separate plastic piece for the neck. So the head can go up and down like that, and can go like that. Now you're technically able to rotate this 360, but because of the stiffness, it's kind of difficult, but it's possible. I don't want to force the plastic. Let me get rid of the bazooka. They give you the clay bazooka, and the cool thing is that you can fold the handle and pop it out, and actually you can attach this to the back. Actually, I'll leave that on like that. As I mentioned, because of the some people may be a bit disappointed with the gold, but for me, I am not that picky with the gold, and I'm more used to this color, so I don't mind at all. And it's getting hot in my room. So we're done with the head. Now let's look at the body. Now the body, there's something, I don't know how this works, but when you're building this, you can see this bottom section of the body here. That's a separate piece, and you connect these to the upper body, and this part of the body, it was a ball joint, but I don't really see much movement between those two. So if anybody also has the Hyaku Shiki Revive, just please tell me in the comments if this part and is also like if it's possible to move them separately. Also, this part is also connected to a ball joint, so that's like a double ball joint system, no problem at all. So technically you can go 360, I believe, with this one. Let me check. Let me zoom out a bit. Yes, 360 is no problem at all. There's nothing blocking it, there's nothing stopping you from it. So, okay. The arms. I believe the arms are also what you call double jointed. So, I don't know, mine's a bit stiff. It is double jointed, but there is some limitations, so this is as far as I can go. I don't know, this piece feels a bit stiff than usual. The hands are just standard, ball jointed hands. The shoulder is connected into a ball joint to the body, so it's like the Gundam Mark II Revive. And if it can go 360 technically without the backpack. Right now this shoulder section, it keeps getting blocked by this section on the backpack, so it's not really possible. Or if you can wobble it around, it would be possible. And since it's on a ball joint, it can go up, back, forward as well. And this part can also move a bit. And these red sections on the shoulders here, those are all separate pieces. For the legs now, the front skirt also is on one piece, but I believe you can, if you're able to customize it, you can make them move separately if you wish to do so. And this is where you can move as much as you can. Because of the design, I guess you should move this a little bit out so you can move the legs. Now the legs can go up 90 degrees, bend 90 degrees, and another 90 degrees. So that should be like, not exactly that 190, but a little bit more. So this is also double jointed. It kind of reminds me of the Delta Gundam as well, which is kind of the same kit, same design. I guess I can show you that later. The ankles, pretty standard ankles, and there's a little bit of movement on the feet as well, so no big deal. We should show you guys the back. I don't know, because of the backpack, I guess this is a little bit back heavy, but not too serious. Basically, it depends on the pose you're trying to do. These red pipes here, or cables, are just plastic pieces. The wings are individually articulated, so you can move them anytime, any way you want. They're connected to a ball joint to the backpack as well, and a peg to the wings. You can move the wings as well. There's no sticker for the wings, which I am really glad, because I believe the Master Grades gives you these black stickers to put on the wings. I did not like that. The beam sabers, you can just detach them by just popping them out like through the sideways. Okay, so I think we're done with articulations. Now I think we should go for the weapons now. For weapons, as I mentioned, you get a clay bazooka, which you can fold the handle and then use this part, the top part, which you can clip onto the backpack, which is right over here. You can clip it here. There's this small gap between the backpack and the wings, or here, so you can just clip this C-shaped thing onto the backpack, like it's showing most animes and stuff. So overall, the articulation is pretty good. It's basically what you would expect from a Revive kit, which of course the only Revive kit I had was the Mark II Revive. So let's get on to the weapons. For the weapons, the only thing that's tricky is the beam rifle, because for the beam saber and clay bazooka you can just slide the handles in, but for the beam rifle handle, because of there's this section, because of the bottom section of the handle, you have to unpeg this piece to put it in. For the beam rifle, I believe in the pictures we've seen, like the spoiler pictures of this, they were all colored, so I believe like this section was blue and different. The other last green sticker you put is on the beam rifle, but it's on the bottom section. Interesting. So basically you just snap two pieces together and then the front barrel and you're good to go. So nothing too special, it's just the famous Hyaku Shiki style beam rifle. And you can't detach the ammo clip, it's just one piece. So I'm gonna reattach. So basically you just do the old traditional way of attaching a weapon to a high grade style for the beam rifle only, and you're good to go. Oops. It's a sturdy connection, so shake it, it will never fall off. Now as for the bazooka, no problem at all because of the handle. All you need to do, so you basically, in the anime, it's usually under the armpit, but you can also put it on the shoulder as well. So I'm going to show you guys that, because of the handle can move front like that, you can just slide it in here. Oh, not my bad. And then just do it like that, and you're good to go. It's a bazooka. I really like how the weapon was, you can put it in multiple sections like this, but I don't know, but somehow I think the back section is a little bit big for the high grade. I think it should have been a little bit more smaller. Just self opinion, so don't take that too seriously. And finally, you can actually, I did this a few times, you can actually put the bazooka below the armpit. So you just need to find a way to do it on your own style, I guess. Somehow this isn't working like a few minutes ago. You saw the pictures on the intro, so I know this is possible. So for now, I think this is the best I can do, but let me just give me a few seconds. Okay, here we go. I think this is the best I can do. Now it's not really easy posing it with this, so I suggest to either do it like this or on the shoulder. Nothing too special about the bazooka. Basically snap two pieces with a handle and you're good to go. So there are a lot of opportunities to do multiple poses. So that's it for the bazooka. I'm gonna now, as much as I like this weapon, I'm just gonna reattach it to the backpack. And finally, for the beam saber, all you need to do is just put an effect and slide it in. Well, okay, the thing is, the handle is a little bit fatter than the hole, so you gotta either push them out or it will work randomly from time to time. And the handle looks the beam saber effect part looks a bit longer. Okay, now we're done with everything. Now you get two effects, so no problems. Okay, I almost forgot now. Here's the Delta Gundam from the high grade Universal Century, and you can see there's a lot of similarities because they're technically the same kit, or no, not the same kit, but the same line of mobile suits. Basically, the Hyaku Shiki was supposed to be the Delta Gundam, but they could never make it to transform at the time, so they made the Hyaku Shiki. But after the Zeta Gundam was built, they were able to make it transform, which was the Delta Gundam. as you can see, there's some similarities. This one's chrome gold, of course, but besides that, you can see there's a lot of similarity in designs in terms of form as well. So you can see how they were trying to do. So okay, so that was it for my review for the new high-grade universal sentry Hyaku Shiki Revive. I hope this video was informative. Consider my video as more like a information supporter or giver for new kits. So don't take my reviews too seriously, just consider them like a simple information. And also, like, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope my video is helpful for those who are trying to actually get the Hyaku Shiki Revive. If you like this video or found it informative, give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel. I still have a lot of gunpla to buy and build, so until then, please stay tuned, and hope you enjoyed the video, and until then, see you guys next time.